So FIFA 23 predicts the Champions League final, Manchester City versus Inter. England versus Italy. Lautaro Martinez, the captain of Inter Milan. Manchester City, captained by Ilkay Gundogan. The sides warming up before the game for this absolutely massive fixture between two sides. One who historically are very successful in Europe. Their last Champions League, however, back over 13 years ago in 2010. Wesley Sneijder on that day playing for Jose Mourinho's Inter Milan side. Manchester City out there with Pep Guardiola, who is historically successful in the Champions League, but not in these last 6 years or so in Manchester City. There is the Champions League title, and will Manchester City be coming away with that title for the first time in their history? They bought Erling Haaland in this summer in order to try and complete that trophy and try and win European football. He was the final piece of the Pep Guardiola jigsaw, the dynasty he's created here in Manchester, and he just might be the man to lead City to this Champions League title. There we go. The fans ready. City in the home kit, Milan in the home kit. What a game this is going to be between two incredible sides. Romelu Lukaku, ex-Chelsea man, can he be key for Inter today? Can Di Marco in those wide areas and Dumfries cause problems for Manchester City? Lots that we cannot predict, and FIFA 23 is here today to try and predict us for us and see who wins that Champions League trophy. Manchester City there in front of their team. City pick a strong side. Pep Guardiola does the usual side as expected. Ederson in goal. It is in there Nathan Ake. Back from injury, Manuel Akanji, John Stones and Ruben Diaz, Roderick, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland and so on. So Champions League final, Captain Martinez waits. Partnership, a recent wedding together with Romelu Lukaku. The Champions League final 2023 is underway in Istanbul. Here is Di Marco. Couldn't stop Erling Haaland receiving that one. Kevin De Bruyne into Ilkay Gundogan, who sets his sights here, could fall to Erling Haaland with a powerful header. Andre Onana with the first save of the game. City have started quickly here. Handball by Haaland, but good play straight away from Manchester City there. Kevin De Bruyne with a chance at a free kick. City with less than 8 minutes in here, dominating performance against Inter Milan all over the Italian side. And so far, Inzaghi's team cannot handle Pep Guardiola's side. Cross comes in from De Bruyne. It's a heading chance for John Stones. And Andre Onana just manages to tip that one over the bar to deny John Stones. Inter Milan, their first attack of the game here in the 20th minute. First time they've really been on the ball. Good play by Denzel Dumfries. In behind Romelu Lukaku, who finds Martinez, who finds Çalhanoğlu. Onto Nico Pereira! And Inter Milan take the lead in Istanbul. And they draw first blood in the Champions League final. Inter Milan 1, Manchester City 0. And it is the Italian Nico Pereira from midfield. The tricky Argentinian forward Martinez finding him, or finding Çalhanoğlu, who found Pereira running in. Ederson can't do anything about that. It's too close to the goalkeeper. And Inter Milan, the big underdogs in this competition, the big underdogs especially in today's final, take the lead, much to the frustration of Pep Guardiola. Here is Ruben Diaz, and City are under pressure now, and a big mistake by Ruben Diaz there as Manchester City's confidence is shot. And here's Martinez under pressure. Martinez! Big save on the feet of Ederson. And Nathan Ake gets it away. Big chance for Inter Milan, who have found some momentum now. Here is Manchester City again. Rodri getting back into their rhythm towards the end of this first half. Haaland, De Bruyne. Good play. De Bruyne out wide to Jack Grealish. Grealish inside to Ilkay Gundogan. He finds Erling Haaland in space. In Erling Haaland with an absolute cracker from the Norwegian. Crossbar and in. That is an absolute thunderstrike from Erling Haaland. Manchester City level at 1-1. Played in by Ilkay Gundogan. He finds a gap in the back three, the very solid back three of Inter Milan. And this is a slam on the left foot of Haaland. It's a cracker. No chance for Andre Onana. Off the crossbar. Barely stays in the net. Actually comes off the crossbar and comes back out. City 1, Milan 1. Erling Haaland equalises. Corner for Manchester City here to be taken by Kevin De Bruyne. It could be the last chance here of the first half. Can Manchester City find a late goal in this first half to take the lead for the first time in today's game? Inter Milan, of the only side that have led in this game, City had to equalise for Erling Haaland. Kevin De Bruyne over this one. Swung in by De Bruyne. Strong hands by Andre Onana to claim this one ahead of the very strong and tall Erling Haaland. City on the ball again. Jack Grealish bursts past a couple of challenges. Finds Gundogan back to Haaland here, who just can't get a strong shot off. And that is half-time in Istanbul in this year's Champions League final. FIFA 23 predicts at half-time it will be City 1, Inter 1 at half-time. But a long way to go. Another 45 minutes. And if it does stay level, we are going to be seeing extra time penalties. Haaland and Nico Pereira, the two players on the score sheet. So 45 minutes to decide these players' destiny. Champions League second semi-final. Both sides got through against Real Madrid and so on. In the final, things are expected to get very exciting. Here's Martinez and a ball through to Lukaku here. As City looks to get caught on the counter. Nathan Ake out of position. Romelu Lukaku with a slam. And Inter, against all the odds, back in the lead again. Romelu Lukaku with the acrobatics to celebrate. The Inter fans can't believe it. Neither can the players. Manchester City caught the break once more. And Manchester City are behind by 2-1. Where is Nathan Ake going here? Lukaku finds space. And it's an absolutely thunderous finish like Haaland's at the other end in the first half. Into the top corner. No chance for Edison. Lukaku makes no mistakes. And Inter take the lead once again. Here's Manchester City looking for a chance here to equalise once again. Kevin De Bruyne, step overs into Phil Foden, who's come on for Pep Guardiola's side to try and get that goal. Gundogan from range and a strong hand from Onana to keep Inter in the lead here. Inter come forward once more here. A bit lucky. Tackle the midfield. Martinez cuts it back here. Does that come off the hand of Nathan Ake? Referee thinks so. That is an incredibly harsh decision against Nathan Ake, who's had an incredible season for Manchester City. But it flicks up off the boot onto the hand. Inter Milan get a penalty for absolutely hardly anything. Rodri off for Mahrez. Pep Guardiola throwing everything at Inter now, knowing that the chances are Inter do score his penalty. Can Edison be a hero here? To keep it only a 1-goal difference, Edison with a save from the penalty. And Inter have made a massive mistake there through Lautaro Martinez, the captain. Cross comes in from the corner straight away though, and Inter Milan do not make a mistake. Missed the penalty. But Lautaro Martinez, the captain, makes up for that missed penalty immediately from the corner. Heads it home past Edison, who was in no man's land, off his line. Couldn't keep it out. Manchester City 1, Inter Milan 3. Well, FIFA 23 EA Sports' game is certainly predicting an exciting Champions League final, but it is predicting a Champions League final like not many are predicting. With Inter Milan with a 3-1 lead here, going into the final moments of the game. Corner Manchester City be taken by Kevin De Bruyne. City 3-1 down, 2 goals behind, with just under 10 minutes of football left to be played here. Can City find somehow a way back into this one? De Bruyne looks short. Mahrez. Foden. Back to John Stones here. Chance, and Inter Milan get it away. Nathan Ake heads it back forward. Grealish in there. Jack Grealish on the volley. And it's just sliced off the boot of Grealish. And it doesn't find a top corner. So close. Andre Onana scrambling, diving across the net. But Jack Grealish's shot goes wide, and Pep Guardiola sort of knows that might be the end of City's chance here. Erling Haaland on the ball. What a ball through to Mahrez, who just can't find the burst of acceleration away from Robin Gosens. But he does play up onto the hand of Robin Gosens. It's another harsh penalty, and it's a lifeline for Manchester City in the 90th plus 1 minute. 4 minutes added on. Onto the hands of Robin Gosens from Riyad Mahrez. So unlucky against the German. And Erling Haaland could get his second of the Champions League final here today. His 63rd of the season. And what could just give Manchester City that one chance of getting a goal to take to extra time. Erling Haaland dispatched it in the bottom left-hand corner. And is there time here for City to get back into this one? Is there time for Manchester City to find that late equaliser, which will take this game to extra time? Haaland steps up, dispatches that penalty calmly in the bottom left-hand corner. Guardiola celebrates, and Zaghi in the background, so disappointed in his side. Could we see a chance here for City? We don't. Full time, and it's Inter Milan who do the unthinkable. Underdogs, not predicted to do this, not predicted to win this competition, but they have performed a miracle here in the final against a gigantic colossus, a machine in Manchester City. Inter Milan 3, Manchester City 2. And EA Sports FIFA 23 predicts that it will be Inter Milan who come out on top. Ex-Manchester City man there, Edin Dzeko, celebrates with his teammates. Inter are champions. Now, a Champions League side always has a Croatian in there. A winning side always has a Croatian in there. And this year, Manchester City go into the final with no Croatian. But who do? But Inter with Marcelo Brozovic. And that has led Inter to a Champions League winning campaign. And Zaghi on the podium with his players. Up steps captain Lautaro Martinez. Champions League trophy in hands. Inter Milan, according to FIFA 23, by the end of today, will be Champions League winners. Let us know in the comments down below who you predict will win the Champions League final. Do you think FIFA's wrong? I think FIFA's wrong. Surely Manchester City come away with that Champions League trophy. We will be live later today, and you can join us for the Champions League final. It's going to be massive. We'll see you guys next time.